McCourty outside. Raise your hand for questions. Sarah Sullivan.
Hey, Dev, how are you?
Hey, Tara, I'm doing well.
I hope you don't mind me just asking about Mac. I just trust your veteran presence. When you see him kind of lead these mini comebacks within a game and you guys go down and he's able to lead some drives back, what are you thinking about a guy like that if you stop now to just think about what he's learning and doing in those situations?
Yeah, I think the best thing about it is we're not thinking about it. We're not worried about the kid. He's been preparing. The guy's in here late. He's in here early every day. He's one of the guys now. Like, we don't see him as a rookie. Like, we expect him to lead. We expect him to be our quarterback. And I think that speaks volumes about how far he's grown since he's been here. He has everybody's trust in that locker room. And there was no doubt when they took the field that they were going to drive down there and give us a shot. And we just got to build upon this. We got to I think we understand what it takes day in and day out to prepare. We played a good football team. We prepared our butts off, but now we gotta do the little things that make a difference to win the game. And I think that's what we gotta walk away with tonight, of realizing we watched this film, all the little things that showed up that we didn't do well was really the difference in the game.
Nick O'Malley in the middle.
Devin, you lined up across the line of scrimmage from Tom a lot over the years in practice. How did tonight compare to all those times we faced him in practice, and how was it different given the situation?
I don't want to say it was just a game. I think it's different practice and game, but once you get out there, it's a week of preparation. We prepared all week. I think we had some tips. We had things that we knew. We had ways we wanted to play, and I think it showed up tonight. And obviously, we knew coming in there we're going to make some plays. But I think overall we did a decent job of executing our game plan against a good offense. But like I said, if we could take back a few plays, it really would have been a difference in the outcome.
Chris Mason on your right.
Devin, I know you've talked about this being its own team and not relying on the accomplishments of Patriots teams past. Just what did you learn about this group tonight?
I think we're resilient. We're going to keep fighting. And I think week in and week out, we're gonna put whatever happened behind us and prepare and be ready to go. And I think we showed that after not playing the way we wanted to play at all last week, to come out here in a big game, ignore everything else that was going on, and prepare and be ready to go. And like I said, it's finding a way to win these games. That's going to be our next step. Obviously it's great to come out here and do a decent job, but we want to win. I think we look up, we're 1-3 now. We gotta find a way to win these games going forward, and that'll be the difference in the season.
Devin, we talked with Coach Belichick, just mentioned the multiplicity of what you guys wanted to do on defense here tonight. When you looked at the coverage, it seemed like a lot of man-to-man. How would you describe just your kind of coverage plan for what you wanted to do tonight?
Yeah, I thought our corners went out and competed their butts off. They got three guys, I said during the week, 3 all-pro, #1 receivers on any team. And I thought our guys went out there and competed and played well all throughout the game. But like I said during the week, we wanted to make sure we didn't just give it to them. Different disguises, different looks, different calls that helped our game plan. I thought we did a good job of just slowing them down in the passing game and not letting them just move the ball up and down the field. And then I thought the biggest thing we did was play well in the red area, and that gave us a shot to win the game.
Devin, you said, Mac has done such a good job since he's gotten here. Have you ever thought about what it must be like to be in his shoes and replace Tom Brady? I mean, he was here for 20 years. It's not like he was here for 1 or 2 years, won a couple championships, and then moved on. There's everything that you guys do now, just about he was part of all of that. Have you thought about that kind of task and how big it must be for him?
Yeah, I think the main thing is just being a starting quarterback in the NFL. Like I said, he's here late. We're not talking about 6 o'clock. The guy's in here late, trying to know everything he can know. So I've thought about it, and I think he's a guy that he's prepared for this moment. He wants this moment. And I think the biggest thing as veterans, as older guys on the team, is continue to support him, continue to build him up, and show him that he's doing a good job, and we just got to help him. And I think that goes across the board is continue to make plays. But I think on his own, being at Alabama, being behind 2 other quarterbacks that are starting in the NFL right now, he understands, and I don't think the moment's too big for him.
hard in the front?
Devin, it seemed like specifically in the secondary, you guys were playing with a lot of energy tonight, and you were playing the receivers very physical. How important was that for you, and was that a focus coming into the game?
Yeah, I think anytime you look on the schedule, you got a team like this that can throw the ball up and down the field. You got to love that challenge. And I thought guys stepped up to the challenge, came out and competed well. And like you said, great energy. Like, you need that when you're going against a good football team and against good players. And I thought we showed that throughout the game. And like I said, if we could get a couple plays back that we could have made, I thought that would have made a difference.
Devin, you're 1-3, could be 3-1, whatever. You are who you are. But at the beginning of the year, I think a lot of us saw the talent and the number, and you put the pieces on paper. It looked like this could be a very good year. It still could be. But can you talk about how hard it is just adding key bodies in key places, and getting them to gel together? Because it seemed like today was a step forward. I don't know what you think, but can you talk about how hard that is?
Yeah, I think you guys have seen it. I mean, we've in every game we played so far, we've shown flashes of being a good football team. We haven't complemented each other very well in all three phases, and I think we got close to that on, Slate making a play on the fumble, whatever the call was or wasn't. But those are the type of things that as a team, when we start doing those things, punting the ball, pinning it back deep, trying to get a turnover on it, I think those are the things that'll show up. And once we can get that where we go out and play 60 minutes of complimentary football, and I think we've seen that, people that have been here, we've seen when we're able to do that as a football team, you have a chance to go out there and win a lot of football games. So, but it's building. It's a process of every moment we're in, every situation we're in. For this team, it's kind of new, new guys in new spots. So we got to continue to build on that, build the trust, build the camaraderie, and I think we just got to stick at it. We can't panic and try to do too much or worry about what other people are saying. We just got to trust our process and continue to improve.
Thank you, Devin.
Appreciate it.